What if I told you that America has just launched a space network that can keep its military connected anywhere on Earth, even during a full-scale war? And the most surprising part, this system doesn't rely on one giant satellite. Instead, it relies on hundreds of small satellites working together like one giant invisible web in space. Here's why this launch could completely change the future of modern warfare. On July 16, 2026, SpaceX launched a Falcon 9 rocket from Vandenberg Space Force Base, California. Inside the rocket were 21 data transport satellites built by York Space Systems for the U.S. Space Development Agency, SDA. Just 8.5 minutes after liftoff, Falcon 9's first stage booster, B-1103, successfully landed on the SpaceX drone ship, Of Course I Still Love You, in the Pacific Ocean. Even more impressive, this was the fourth successful flight of the same booster. Meanwhile, the upper stage continued toward low Earth orbit and deployed all 21 satellites. But this mission is much bigger than simply placing satellites into orbit. These satellites are part of the Tranche-1 Transport Layer, a massive constellation of 126 military satellites. This was the third launch of the program, bringing the total deployed satellites to 63. The objective is simple but powerful: to build a fast, encrypted, and always available military communication network connecting U.S. forces across the globe. Whether troops are on land, at sea, or in the air, they'll remain securely connected in real time. Here's what makes this system truly revolutionary. Instead of depending on a few large satellites, the U.S. is creating a mesh network made up of many smaller satellites. These satellites operate in low Earth orbit, reducing communication delay or latency to a minimum. But the real game changer is that these satellites communicate with each other using optical laser links. This allows data to travel directly from one satellite to another at the speed of light without first returning to Earth, creating an ultra-fast and highly secure communication highway in space. The entire architecture is called the Proliferated Warfighter Space Architecture, or PWSA. Every 2 years, newer and more advanced groups of satellites, known as tranches, will be added, ensuring the network continuously evolves with the latest technology. So why does this matter? Because this network gives the U.S. military several major strategic advantages. It provides encrypted communications that are extremely difficult to hack or jam. It delivers real-time battlefield intelligence with almost zero delay. In the future, it will also integrate with missile tracking satellites, enabling faster detection of advanced threats such as hypersonic missiles. And perhaps the biggest advantage is resilience. Unlike older systems that relied on just a few expensive satellites, this constellation includes hundreds of smaller satellites. Even if several are destroyed during a conflict, the remaining satellites continue operating, making the entire network far more resilient and much harder to disable. This isn't just another satellite launch, it's the foundation of America's next-generation military internet in space.